How's it going, guys? Welcome to my April 2017 Reptile update. Let's get into it. Alright, I've now moved all the blue tongue skinks out here onto the deck. They were down here on the ground, but now that the cold weather's setting in and winter's coming, I'm trying to keep them out of the rain and whatnot. I guess it's a bit warmer up here for them. They can get a lot of nice afternoon sun and morning sun, like that blotchy's doing right now. And yeah, I'll show you what's going on with the blue tongues. Right, so here in the first one we got the Alpine blotch blue tongues, my big ones. They are under the paper here. There they are. Looking awesome as usual. This one here has developed some bluey green sort of sides on her. It's really hard to see on camera, but you can sort of see it there. Looks really nice. I'm hoping I can breed that. But yeah. So that's my first ever Alpine blotchy, which is just amazing. Probably the best one I have so far. And here's the other one. It's more of a yellowy colour, and his sides have like some orange speckles throughout. More high yellow with some orange speckles. And these tops are sort of peachy, orangey sort of colour. And yeah, them two are awesome. That one there is a female, I'm pretty sure. You can see she has a really slim head and a pretty even body. And then him, he's got a real buffy head, really wide here. I don't know if you can really see the difference next to each other, but yeah, you can sort of see it there. But he is a bit smaller, and his body tapers down a bit. Yeah, that's them. These are definitely my favourite species, I reckon. Rivaling with Centralians. That is so cool. Look at that little face. See, these guys are going to be loving it in winter, because they can handle temperatures down that are really cold. So yeah, I'm not going to be giving them any extra heating unlike the other ones. And yeah, they'll be loving it. Hopefully get some babies soon. So yeah, that's the Alpine blotch blue tongues. Alright, next in the smallest of the enclosures we have the hypermelanistic bluey. I just moved her in here today because she likes living by herself more, I guess. So in here now she's got a heat pad that's on really low for her. That's just to make sure she copes with the colder conditions that are setting in better, because these guys can be prone to respiratory infection. So I'm just doing that to alleviate that, but otherwise she's doing great, getting nice and fat, loving life, and yeah. So the reason I moved her into this smaller enclosure is because I moved all of the Easterns into this biggest enclosure. There's one of them now. There's the caramel Eastern, and all the others are in here now, even the ones that are up in the pit. So there's 4 Easterns in here now. That's the other one. I've barely ever filmed this one, actually. This one's like sort of like the caramel one. Looks just like it, just a bit less nice, like not as colourful, but still really nice. And then here's the other two. There's my dark boy that's normally got the high orange sides. He's in shed at the moment. And then here's the other one. That one's more of like the plainest looking bluey I have, but still a great pet. So yeah, they're all in here now. They got a heat pad as well. I just put it in today, whereas black bluey had it for a bit longer. Just with the Easterns, I don't want to risk them getting some respiratory infections and that. But yeah, that's them. They're all in here now. They got some paper and some hay to bury down in. And yeah, nice and sunny up here. See, that's what's happening with all the blue tongues. The outdoors ones anyway. So yeah. Alright, so here we are at the turtle pond,
And I was planning to make this video sooner, but it's just we've gotten tons of rain here. Like you can see on the ground there, the backyard's all really starting to flood and stuff. But it's just gotten sunny now, so here we go up here. Turtles are doing good. My video on making this actually just hit 100,000 views. I can't believe that. It's incredible. Thanks to everyone who watched that and liked that video. It's by far my most popular video on my channel. And yeah, so I'm thinking about just doing a total update on this. But we'll see about that. See, the turtles are doing good. There's two of them. Not much going on with them. They're just getting real big. They've really grown since I put them out here. And yeah, so now that winter's setting in as well, we made a change to the box here. I'm not sure if this is what we'll do yet, but basically we filled it right up with dirt and stuff. And put that ramp there. That's why that little block's there. It's holding in a bunch of substrate in there. So we're thinking maybe they'll climb up in there and bury down for winter, but I'm not sure if that's what we're going to do with them yet. We'll see as time goes. Yeah, that's all that's happening with the turtles. It's really messy in here right now because, like I said, all the rain and wind's just been knocking a whole bunch of leaves and everything everywhere. So yeah, otherwise everything's doing good. The guppies in there have been breeding as normal. There's tons in there now. And yeah. Alright, so here we have the pygmy bearded dragon and the central netted dragon. There's been a few changes in here. I redid their enclosure a little bit. Like I got rid of their plant that was in there because it just wasn't doing good. And I replaced their hide that was over here with this other one. I dug it in a bit. The netted dragon loves going in there and digging out little burrows and stuff. It's really fun to watch. Oh, there he is. And yeah, otherwise the animals themselves are doing real good. Starting to slow down a bit, as everything else is, because the cold weather's really hitting in hard. But yeah, they're doing good. And then along with that, these guys are now, as of a couple of weeks ago, they're properly bioactive. I put a bunch of slaters in, as well as some more mealworms and that. And now the it's cleaning itself, which is good. There's still like some of the waste there, but that stuff just takes longer to break down. But like they do a number 2, let's say, and then the next day I just come look at it and it's completely gone. So it's really good. And what I've just been doing to keep the slaters and that alive is this bit of bark here. I'd make sure it's always wet under there or damp. Just give it put a bit of water on it every day and sort of keep this side maybe a little bit moist. Mostly just that bit, just for the retreat for them. So if I lift this up, they're probably under there. Oh yeah, heaps under there. There's also wood roaches in here as well. They also help clean up, and the animals can also eat them whenever they want. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's not like a full going system yet, but it's definitely getting there. See, there's a wood roach going. But yeah, that's these guys. Alright, so here we have the newest Alpine blotched blueies. Just giving him some food at the moment. This one's a total pig, doesn't stop eating, so I'm not surprised that he's eating right now. But both of these guys just shed recently. The one on the right there still got some shed left on him, because he shed a bit later, but they are both looking amazing. They have such nice red and orange colours on their backs and stuff, and they're growing heaps. I'm really happy with them. But otherwise that's about all on them. Doing really good. So yeah. Alright guys, here are the Boyd's Forest Dragons. There's a couple changes going on in here now. But first we'll look at the Boyd's. There's the male. Looking awesome. His spikes keep getting bigger and bigger as he's developing. He's just an awesome animal. And then the female's up here. She's really fat, I don't know why. She just packs on the weight really easily, I guess. But yeah, they're doing great. But yeah, I've done a few things to their enclosure. I've been putting in some plants. This one here, this one's doing the best probably. It's a little fern. It's actually growing another little shoot out for another fern there. You can sort of see it. Got another one there. They've sort of trampled that one though, unfortunately, but yeah. And then on the rock wall, I've put in moss in all these dips in the rock bits on the rock wall. And this was my plan from the start, to just fill those with moss and hopefully have them grow out and just look like it's growing out of the cracks in there, and that looks really cool. So I'm hoping that happens. It'll be really nice. And I also put these other ones at the back. I don't know, I can't remember what they are, and I don't think they're doing that good, I'm not sure, but yeah. See, that's the Boyds, and yeah.
So that concludes my reptile collection tour for April 2017. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.